First impression of Steve, great athlete, great person, great teammate, did a lot for the program while we were here playing baseball.
Well, we had a big group of players come in freshman year in 1989, and everybody kind of was feeling each other out. Some of them knew each other, some of us didn't really know each other, but I think most of the players and the campus got to know Steve because he lived on dorm row right in dorm 6, and his window opened up right on the road. And the windows were always open, dorm room was always filled with people, music was playing, and anytime you'd walk by, you'd have to stop at his dorm room and say hello.
I was a junior college transfer into Pepperdine my junior year. I met Steve that year with the rest of the guys, and because he played second base and I was a left-handed pitcher, we would bark back and forth in between innings, again, like brothers would, but we just shared the same competitive spirit and just became friends through playing together.
He's a little guy. No, he's Steve was exuberant in confidence, very, very secure that he was going to be very successful no matter where he went. It came down to us in USC, I think. I know everyone was recruiting him, but I really felt that it was going to be he was either going to go to USC or he was going to come to Pepperdine. He's from Las Vegas. Very, very successful high school baseball program. He was played in that program, and so we worked hard. He was in the hospital with, I think, an appendicitis or something. I can't recall exactly. I think that's what it was. And I remember calling him at the hospital saying, "Hey, listen, I'm on you, and we want you, and we love you, and want you to be a wave." And really excited when he showed up.
The ultimate athlete at Pepperdine. I like to kind of compare Steve as, we had a bunch of different personalities on the team, but Steve was our emotional leader. He was the one that would get all the players fired up.
I mean, he worked harder than just about anybody else. And in some regards, he had to. He didn't have the big physical presence that you would see in some athletes, but he worked hard, and that kind of rubbed off on the other teammates.
Steve, from day one, like I said, when I transferred in, was one of the biggest recruits in the country, and he chose Pepperdine, so there was a lot of fanfare with that, and he backed it up.
Steve Rodriguez, 5'9", 170-pound junior out of Las Vegas. Rodriguez hit .419 last year, 7 homers and 49 RBIs.
He could do a lot of things. He could really run. He was an exciting player. He could do a lot of things at the bat and make some outstanding plays on defense. Very, very exciting player, very successful player. Freshman All-American as a sophomore, Team USA player. Hit over 400 as a sophomore. I think only 7 guys in the history of Pepperdine have done that. He has the 3rd highest single season average. He has the 2nd highest career average. So a lot of success, and the ultimate success is the 1992 National Championship.
I remember in the College World Series, he was the one that was always involved in the big events, in the big moments of the game.
Everyone can remember the big hit he had against Texas, the grand slam. They're down, I think it was 4-1 maybe against Texas, and he ends up hitting a grand slam late in the game, I think the 7th inning. And completely changes the complexion of that game and maybe even the whole tournament.
Around the 7th or 8th inning, he made a play to the first base side of the field where he left his feet and made the final out of the inning. Left his feet, came up with the ball, got to his feet and threw to first base. Our first baseman was Danny Melendez. And everybody talked about that play because it's what they call a big-time players make big-time plays in big games.
Obviously an amazing player, and to win, the national championship is the highest honor as a college baseball player.
In the air, right side, McElreath and Rodriguez has it.
Really, really a big part of the reason we were able to win a national title in 1992. And all of his teammates were all those guys. It was a special group. What they were able to do, it was Pepperdine University in Omaha, beating Wichita, Texas, and Cal State Fullerton to win a national title.
Everything about him is Hall of Fame. All of his statistics. As a player, they made the NCAA regionals twice, College World Series winners. As a coach, I think he has 8 regional appearances, super regional appearance. So it's unending. And on top of that, he's not just a Hall of Fame player, he's a Hall of Fame person. He's a Hall of Fame husband and a Hall of Fame father.
He's one that when his name comes up, I really get a warm feeling for, because I saw him come to a place like Pepperdine, watch his faith slowly grow, watch his abilities get better and better and better, and now you see a full man. You see a family man, a very successful college baseball coach, and a guy that really understands what this is all about. He's got great perspective in this thing called life.